Got some sliced mangoes straight off the tree, organic, unwashed, and with the skin still on. I like to eat my mangoes with the skin still on. This is me, that's you. I like to get me some fiber. This is me, that's you. Let's talk about back pain today. In my world, I think there's two types of back pain. The back pain that we feel in the old lumbar region, the L5 region, right at the bottom, just before you turn into a little tail. Two types. The first type, I think, is the injury type, right? And then there's the other type where people complain, my back, my back, my back. But they've done no injury to it. They don't know where it's coming from. Now, I've suffered from back pain caused by a back injury since I was 17. I learned how to live with it. I learned how to click my L5 bone back into position. It's a maneuver you see when the chiropractors click their patients into position. The second type, so that back pain was caused by a football injury, bad sliding tackle. I landed wrong and it took me out the game. And that's why I ended up turning to cycling, which was non-weight bearing, and then later on when the back repaired itself, I could do triathlons and then athletics. Second type of back pain is what I feel is diet related. My late mom used to complain about her back. My back, my back, my back, my back. My late friend, who died last year, complained about his back. I was too late in picking up the signs and signals. Sometimes you forget to stay on point and listen. When you're constipated, when you don't have enough fiber in your diet, when you're on the wrong species specific diet, you get a backup of stools and food, undigested food, and mucus plaque. Now, some of you don't believe that there's mucus plaque out there. Until you remove mucus plaque from your system, a colonic irrigation won't do it. A series of colonic irrigations won't do it. Being on the vegan diet won't do it. To remove mucus plaque, which is very, very sticky, which sticks up against the lining of your large intestine, and through the years will harden and compact itself, narrowing the passage which your stools pass through. So you'll still be passing stools and you won't believe that you're constipated, like the people you see with big stomachs. No offense, I'm just saying the facts. What is inside that big stomach? If I was to do a cross-cut sectional of you straight down and turn you to the side, say I instantly froze you in nitrogen and I cut you straight down and turned you to the side, what would I see from the side? All right, think about that. What is inside your intestines? What's keeping your stomach bloated? It's not air. Well, some of it is. It's compacted putrefied, fermented, rotting waste. Decades of it. And if that is not removed, it presses up against the L5 region, and we all know that your spine houses your nerves, and that's what gives you the pain. It's always your body trying to let you know that something is wrong. Now, if you don't remove that waste over the years, the colon is the area where disease starts. Contrary to popular belief, to what the medical world says, we must remember that the medical world gave diseases names according to the regions where they were found around the body. And they were first named in Latin and then translated into English. So if the affliction was found in the toe of a male, that was called gout. If it was found in the knees, rheumatism. In the fingers, arthritis. In the heart, heart attack. In the brain, stroke. Osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, cancers, tumors, ulcers. Man has identified many diseases. Nature, though, only identifies one. Who's right? Disease is the transgression of the law. What law? Of dietary laws. You break one dietary law, you get one type of disease. Nature only recognizes one disease, and that disease, in nature's eye, is toxicity. Toxic poisons in your system building up over time, lodged in the large intestine, reabsorbed at that stage in the large intestine, back into the system. We must remember that there are stages of digestion along the way, not just in the stomach area. Sorry, the wind is quite a lot. It's going to burn my stand down. Along all parts of your digestive system, your body is absorbing stuff, and the final point where it absorbs nutrients is in the large intestine. At that stage, the stool is almost formed. If it cannot reabsorb because of the compacted mucus plaque lining that has built up over the years, like in your kettle, then those nutrients and waste become toxic to the system, and they slowly seep through the lining into the colon, and the body digests them around various points and parts of the body that it designates in its wisdom that are unused. And then we find a buildup of poisons and toxins in certain areas, which then mankind and the medical industry goes on to name and treat according to that region, instead of retracing their steps all the way back to the large intestine, all the way back to what the individual has been eating, which has caused the buildup of toxins and poisons. Now, mucus is a healthy lubricant needed by the body. In its natural, normal state, it is a clear film. But when it is full of waste and poisons, it turns yellow and green. Mucus, contrary to popular belief, is not made in your nostrils. Mucus is not made when you cough it up in a flue. It's not manufactured in your throat. By the way, earwax and dandruff is all mucus. Dandruff is a dried form of mucus. Put me to the test. Gather enough of it, wet it, and find out what it is. And go the other way, because that path looks like it's blocked and there could be a young cobra there. No, my brothers, mucus is manufactured or secreted in the large intestine. Yes. It's there for a reason. It's mucus lining. That's the body's lubricant. A car uses oil to lubricate the joints. Body uses mucus to do that function. Just like a car's oil that becomes dirty, that needs changing, the mucus must be kept clear. But diet, meats, dairy, fish, chicken, oils, fried foods, processed foods, man's modern diet causes toxins and poisons to form and collect in the body over years, decades. That's why we break down when we start to reach 30, 40, 50, 60, various stages of disease. Cancer being the 5th stage. There is no 6th stage after that. You've received your warnings, my brother. First warning you get as a baby is colic. Haven't you noticed? Baby only gets colic when it goes on to formula, which is animal-based milk, which nature has not designed for the human baby. It is designed for an animal half ton. Anyway, let me wrap this video up. Mucus is secreted in the colon, and the body will throw this mucus over invaders, foreign objects that it's not too comfortable with, to neutralize it, suspend that acid. Yeah, you always feel acid reflux after eating the wrong foods. So it suspends that acid, it neutralizes it in a goop of mucus, which over time, with the temperature that's in the colon, becomes very, very sticky. More food is added, that becomes muddy, lined up and pasted against the colon walls, and becomes hardened, compacted. So 2 types of back pains. Now, in order to remove that mucus plaque, 1, you gotta stop throwing food waste down the drain. Yeah, gradually. You can't just do it overnight. Don't just think you're gonna wake up on New Year's Day and do it overnight. You gotta stop throwing food waste down your throat gradually. And by food waste, I'm meaning non-plant-based products. Start to cut them down until you are plant-based. That's step 1. Step 2, go plant-based. Okay? You will find that in nature, fruits and vegetables. Fruits are your cleaners. Vegetables are your sweepers. The fiber sweeps your intestine. That's its purpose. Let it do its thing. And fruits, like we know, the lemon can wash your dishes. Fruits dissolve mucus plaque. That's why we find some people, when they have fruits, they have a diarrhea reaction, or in severe compacted and toxic cases, people will have an allergic reaction to fruits and fruits get the blame. No, they're only doing their job, i.e. strawberries and certain other fruits. It's going to take you time, months, years, to change the lifestyle that you've been on for years. So don't expect things to happen magically overnight. Step 3, learn to fast. Every creature on this planet fasts. They either hibernate or they fast when they are sick, except for the human being. You go to a hospital and they feed you more of the very same foods that have been making you sick. Learn to fast. Don't just decide to do a 5-day fast, you stupid person. No, fast until your body tells you it's time to stop. And you will know. If you start at 6 in the morning, by 11 o'clock you will have a headache. It's time to stop. By 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, your tongue will be white and furry, or you feel weak, dizzy and faint. It is time to stop. Allow your body to clean out all that is accumulated, and then begin again the next day or the next when you're feeling strong. Step 4, get some colon cleansers. Yes, you can do enema, you can go for colonic irrigations. They are very expensive. They are to help and assist your body move the waste along that's been loosened up against the colon. So step 4 is to get some natural herbs, organically crafted and picked. Stay away from stuff that's got aluminium in it, or clay, or oxygen. None of those things nature has intended to be found present in the colon. Stay away from all that stuff. Okay, step 4. Step 5, repeat. You will make mistakes. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I won't mention any products in this video because that's always against my point of making a YouTube channel. I don't promote people's products. Actually, let me add a step 6. When you go plant-based, you will be pulled towards the massive vegan market that is exploding at the moment with processed fake this, fake that, fake sausages, fake burgers, fake chicken, fake made out of tofu, made out of mushrooms, made out of corn, fungus. Okay, keep it to a minimum. I think you should call it your transitional period, because you will still crave the look, texture and feel of biting into a dead carcass, right? And you're still learning how to prepare tasty vegan meals, and you will be pulled towards making them look and taste and smell like your previous meals, say curry, chicken and rice. So you want to transition onto those foods with an aim to go in completely plant-based, natural foods. Come back to nature, people. We have drifted away. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give this video a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.